But this is not over. This is very powerful. Meanwhile, the elder son was in the field. The elder son that has never left the father, right? When he came near the house, he heard music and dancing. So he called one of the servants and asked him what was going on. "Your brother has come," he replied, "and your father has killed the fattened calf because he has him back safe and sound." The elder brother became angry and refused to go in. So his father went out and pleaded with him. But he answered his father, "Look, all these years I've been slaving for you and never disobeyed your orders. Yet you never gave me even a young goat so I could celebrate with my friends." "But when this son of yours, who has squandered your property with prostitutes, comes home, you kill the fattened calf for him." "My son," the father said, "you are always with me, and everything I have is yours. But we had to celebrate and be glad because this brother of yours was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found." So what does that mean? It means that the moment when we return is a moment of great celebration. It's a heavenly celebration. And this is actually when sometimes we are wondering, so what was all this fuss if eventually it's all about returning home? So why all these past lives, as in this lifetime, has all this been just an error that we're mending? But we are realizing that the return of the Son, the return of the Divine Child, is actually more powerful than just being with the Father for eternity. This moment of self-remembrance, this moment of being reborn and born again in spirit is because what does it mean to be born again because Jesus tells us you are already a spirit, right? So if I am already a spirit, then what is the birth all about? But it's now being born in the sense of coming out of the body, releasing ourselves from bondage, recognizing our spirit nature. And this is something that has never happened before. So that is the return, and the return is also being born. So that moment when the heart recognizes, the heart is also recognized. And this kind of, because this divine child is inherently always in us, only existing as tiny mustard seed right now. It is unrealized, it is unfulfilled. This means that at any given moment we can return to the Father. We can regain this consciousness, we can enter the kingdom. It's always open. The only thing that we need to do is let go of our protections and our fears, because the divine child is covered with protective mechanisms, with self-defense, with fear. What is the fear? The source of fear is the fact that we still have this doubt, this belief that perhaps we are the body, perhaps we are not the soul, perhaps after all this is all nonsense, and therefore we cling to the physical life, to what we have with all our might, because we're not sure that it's a fair bargain, you see. So what can eliminate this fear? One is revelations in meditations, right? When we practice, we meditate, we have a realization, we have the heart knowing. But all of these, even if we have great revelations, still the doubt creeps in. We are still afraid. Maybe we have not seen correctly. Maybe we simply convinced ourselves. And then as a result, we cling to the familiar. But that's the chicken and the egg, you see? You want to, as long as you cling to the familiar, you can never enter the kingdom. As long as you cannot enter the kingdom, you are unable to, so you can never let go of your fears, and so on and so on. So it's for eternity. And when you encounter Jesus with a naked heart, you realize that Jesus challenges these fears and self-protection in the most radical way. And we don't have to go all the way with the most literal interpretation as Francis of Assisi did. Although I think that what he did was one of the most admirable things that a human has ever done, in leaving everything behind in totality. But even if we take the path of the divine child only as a quality of our heart and consciousness, only that, only subtly and spiritually, even then the implications challenge all our attachments to the core.